Good morning, P-Tank family. This is Miss Crutch. I look a little crazy. Read the ticker. But I lost the challenge, I guess, last month, and so this is my punishment. So I tried to roll them as neatly as I could. Good morning, Mr. Castillo. Good morning,
Good
Miss.
morning.
Good morning.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Great. All right. Well, let's get to it because we need to do this fast today because I don't want to look crazy.
Mhm.
I want to look crazy the least amount as possible.
Can you all see?
No, I don't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. No wonder. There it goes.
All right. Our quote of the week is as follows: when you can't control what's happening, challenge yourself to control the way you respond to what's happening. That's where your power is. So evidently I can't control that I have these rollers or that I lost, but I guess I just need to own it, right? Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
That comes from the mindsjournal.com. All right, Mr. Castillo, can you tell us a little bit about ACT testing?
Sure. It seems like it's been the month of ACT testing, but this March 23rd, Tuesday, next week, we will have our last round of ACT makeup test. Again, it'll begin at 8:15. It's for all juniors who at this point have not taken the ACT. Please bring your Chromebooks, make sure they're fully charged. Also, we have to take the ACT on a school issued Chromebook. If you have your own Chromebook or laptop, we cannot use those. We will have one here for you. Like I always say, make sure you always have a good night rest, eat a good dinner, wake up in the morning, get up early, eat breakfast, and then come to school prepared. And then just yeah, be ready for it. If not, we'll have a little grab and go breakfast if you need to in the mornings. But let's go, juniors. We're at about 73% completion of the ACT. We want to get as close to 100%. So greatly would appreciate it.
All right. Miss Lane, can you give us an update on fall
Sure.
2020 testing?
Absolutely. So we are going to have our second day of makeup tests. These are those tests that you were supposed to take in December, but for whatever reason you weren't able to. We're going to have March 17th. We're going to take CTE, biology, and some of the English 2 exams. Now, if you missed the 10th, or if you're not able to come on the 17th, we'll have a makeup for the makeup on March 24th. Those are by appointment only because I have to set up a testing coordinator and administrator and all that kind of good stuff and a proctor. So I need to know about whether or not you're coming in for the March 24th exams in advance. Now, if you miss those two, we are going to have one more round after that in May. It'll be at the same time we're having the other exams. So we'll have end of course exams for everything, and we'll put you in a testing session for that as well. If you would like to study or you want an opportunity to take an Edgenuity class for free, Ms. Crutch can set you up with that. You just need to email her and fill out a form, and she'll set you up. It's a free course, and it helps you get prepped for those EOCs.
Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Lane. You can also check out our Positive Panther support schedule because teachers are able to review EOC items with you. And so we have sessions going every day. And so make sure that you check that out. Also, if those testing times don't work for you, you're not able to make it this Wednesday and next Wednesday, then just give us a call and we can schedule things as needed. Keep in mind, I think it's June 15th. You have until June 15th to take care of those CTE exams. And I think what's the date for the EOCs, Ms. Lane? Is it June 30th?
I think it is, yeah.
Okay. So make sure you get those in because if not, your grade potentially, could fail you for that class. And so we don't want that. So take advantage of the study opportunities. Again, I know it's not an ideal situation, but we have things to support you and to help.
No.
All right, just a reminder, those three tools, parents join Parent Square and students join Student Square. I sent out another invite last night. So if you have not joined Parent Square or Student Square, please do that and download the app so that we can communicate with you that way. Also, parents, sign up for Parent Portal. Miss Boone does a parent session, I think every Monday and Wednesday, I believe at 6 o'clock. So if you check out the Positive Panther Support, she supports parents and helps them get hooked into Parent Portal. And then last but not least, those are instructions to observe your student on their Canvas classes. And so you can be linked into their Canvas and see when teachers give assignments and see when your student has actually turned in assignments. All right. All of those things are available to you. Thank you, Ms. Norman. All right, just a reminder about our process. First goal, we analyze data, we reflect, we collaborate, we use high yield strategies for student success. Second goal, we try to ensure that students are engaged and connected to their school, peers, and their community in order to have a safe educational setting. And last but not least, we effectively use small groups and clubs to meet the needs of students. Those are our school improvement goals. Reminder about course registration. You got students, you're going to be blasted with course registration information this week and Positive Panther information because I need you to take advantage of it. And so course registration, we talked about it at the beginning of March. You really need to make sure you register within this week. I think counselors are going to, I don't know if y'all can hear me. Everybody's frozen on my screen. Counselors are going to visit classrooms this week to make sure that you all are going pretty good. So remember, you need to do that course registration. It's really important. Teachers, if you can make sure you make announcements and help these babies get registered. Just at the end of last week, we were only at about 25% registered. Also, don't forget about CCP, any students that plan on taking COA classes. That application is due, I think, next Monday, and Monday is the 22nd. Also, AVID, if you're interested in AVID, that application is actually due today, and then interviews will be on at the end of the month on the 31st. So there is an application process for AVID, and of course, there's an application and packet process for CCP. So pay close attention to those.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sorry.
Nope,
Sorry.
we are still celebrating Women's History Month. I don't think I have a new video from Project Awareness, so I think that's the same video.
Yeah,
Also, Bully Awareness Month.
Yeah.
All right, taking a look at our attendance. Y'all got to help me out. We got to do better. But keep in mind, there's two different ways that you can be marked present. All right. The way that we suggest is that you actually go to class, you pay attention, you listen, you ask questions, you're fully engaged, and you do the work. But the other way is to make sure you do your work by 11:59 each day. So there's two ways you can be marked present. And again, it's not necessarily about the rate. It's about you being successful. All right. So we want what's best for you. But you got to give it your all. You got to go to your classes. You have to do your work. You have to stay connected. Mm-hmm. So let us know how we can help.
All right.
That's funny.
Look, I'm looking around in my office like, what's going on here? All right. Panther shout outs. Our favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ms. Lane, can you start us off?
Sure. So our first Panther shout out goes to Amber White. She's one of our cafeteria workers, but she is so much more than just a cafeteria worker. She greets students. I see her every single day greeting students as they're coming into the building with a hot lunch and a smile. She truly, truly cares about our students, their families, and our community. She is, and I say she's crafty. I mean, in that she likes to make things and put things together. If you go to her Facebook page, it's nothing but a list of all of the cool things that she's made and then gives away to people. She's very giving, and she always finds a way to make other people happy. And we are so very blessed to have Miss Amber White at PCHS with us.
Thank you, Miss Lane. She's also crafty with her speech. Miss White always has something slick to say, and she's always laughing. So I enjoy that about her. So I didn't know that she was crafty, but I think that's pretty awesome. Even though I have this grudge against crafty folks, they kind of pluck my nerves because I feel like I'm the opposite. But Miss Amber White, thank you so much for all that you do. Have an amazing day, and I will check you out a little later.
Yes, and I always have to thank her. She knows I like blueberries. Anytime any kind of blueberry stuff they make, she always finds a way to say, "Hey, would you like some?" and give me a little treat. So I appreciate that.
Good deal. All right, Mr. Castillo.
All right. So our next person is Miss Crystal Turner, another cafeteria staff member. And just what it says here. I mean, she always greets students with a smile, very genuinely interested, and always looks for ways to help students, even when they may have a little difficulty there at the lunch line, figure out a way that they can get some food or something like that. And she's also a very active participant, with her son being part of the school band, and just as a parent, very involved in everything that happens around school. And she just, I've never heard her say, no, I can't do that. She's always tries to, but we'll see. There's always a possibility when we're trying to come up with new ways to help our kids. So I appreciate Ms. Turner.
Yeah, I think you nailed it right there. She's always positive. She's always excited to see you, greets you by your name, greets the kids by name. It's her laugh is infectious. I mean, she's a happy person, and she's fun to be around.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And so I hang out with her the most because she's out front with me most of the time. And she always makes sure she fills that space. Sometimes I'm just a quiet in my head type of person, but with Miss Crystal around, she fills that space, and she makes sure that we talk about everything from health and fitness to, I don't know, the last thing we talked about. But just like you all said, she's very positive, always smiling. And so we greatly appreciate you, Miss Turner. Thank you for all that you do.
Very much. And Ms. Crutch, I wanted to give one more shout out. I know we don't have it here,
Okay.
but actually this week we received an email from central office that Ms. Marquita Williams was recognized by ECPPS. She was nominated by Ms. Story. She says, Ms. Kita is a tremendous team player, always willing to do so much for students. She's a quiet and respected leader in both her department and the school. She constantly looks for ways to reach all her students, making calls home. That's for sure. And providing extra time and assistance when needed. Again, that's for sure. She is also a sponsor to various clubs and organizations here at PCHS. So, congratulations, Ms. Kita.
Congratulations, Ms. Kita.
Oh, I see this next one.
All right, Ms. Lang.
All right, so we're also giving a shout out to Mr. Wesley Young, who is quiet, unassuming. You'd never guess that Mr. Young is so active in our school, and he's doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Not only does he volunteer when no one else does, but he also goes to extra lengths to make sure that everything is done at the highest levels of quality. He seems like he is just one of the PCHS crew, even though this is his first full year here at PCHS.
All right. So just like Ms. Lane said, Mr. Young is very quiet, but he's also very passionate. He always tries to make sure that his kids have what they need. I call him the parent square king, because I think he sends a parent square message every single day. And so if you're in Mr. Young's class, you have no excuse not to know what's going on. I know what's going on in that class every day. And so I just appreciate the extra links that you go through every day. And we welcome you and appreciate you being here in the P-Tank family.
Very much so. I agree. I mean, he takes kids that are not in his class and still helping them. Even though it's not even in his subject matter. And I appreciate that. And I think he realizes it's all hands on deck, and he does whatever it takes to make sure these kids can be successful. And did you hear about, and I'm going to call him out on it, about his latest haircut? It was an accident.
Uh-uh.
We asked for a little trim, and they trimmed, buzzed everything. Something
You
to
want
that.
to look like you.
Maybe. All right. So let's go. Ooh.
All right. We have a college acceptance. Ms. Lane?
All right, Shauna Lewis has been accepted at Randolph College, Stevenson University, and Radford University. Go, Shauna. That's amazing. We're so proud of you.
That is, and I know she's gotten other places. And she
Yeah,
keeps
she has to be like in double digits as far as college acceptance is about.
That's awesome.
Congratulations. All right, Castillo, this one is yours.
Shauna Lewis, again, with Merit Scholarship for $19,000, which is renewable. Again, just that, all the 4 years that she, this scholarship can be renewed not every 4 years, but every year up to 4 years. So congratulations. That's awesome. Way to go, Shauna.
And for students who maybe haven't dived into scholarships just yet, remember Miss Elizabeth Huff. She's a retired counselor. She is working with ECPPS to help our students, and that's her email address, ehuff@ecpps.k12.nc.us. Seniors, make appointments with her. She's helped various students over the past few weeks, and she will continue to help. All right. I was so excited. We are almost at the halfway mark. We are at $731,200 and at 7,500. Hold up. Sorry, I can't think this morning. At 750,000, we're going to be at the halfway mark. All right. We're at 47% of 1.5. I think these rollers are too tight. $1.5 million is our goal. We are almost halfway there. Seniors, get that information in.
That's right. Now, don't quote me too much on the percentages. I kind of quickly did. It's actually closer to 49%.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We are just a tick. Mm-hmm.
Good deal. Good deal. I'm glad you checked your math on that. Thank you.
I did. All right. So, Mr. Lee, get the question ready. Don't quite send it yet. Well, actually, he can. We do have the next. Let's bring it here. This is so far what we have. Let me see. There you go, Miss Crutch. You got 1 point last week. Miss Lane, you got 2 points.
I don't know what you're talking about. I won last week.
No.
Yes, I did.
Lane, did she?
I don't even remember what the question was last week. What was the question?
I don't know. I did win last week. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no. How many wings could Miss Whidbey eat?
Yeah, and I know a lot about eating and wings. I know.
All right, then. All right, then I will fix it. Then actually, it was reversed. I guess I wanted to win so bad.
Right.
All right, so Castillo has 1 point, Miss Lane has 2, and Miss Christ has 3. So,
Mr. Lee, put the question in.
All right. How many reptiles does Mystical currently have? Whew.
I'm going to say 5.
Lane 5.
Because I can't even imagine why you would want more than 5. and I'm really like hard pressed as to why you would want 5.
Right.
But more than 5, I can't even imagine.
Oh, gosh. I'll say I should go with my gut instinct, so I'll say 3.
I'm gonna go with 6.
Oh.
All right. Miss Stickles smiling.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Norman, they probably know.
Right.
All right, Mr. Lee.
I want to know what kind of reptiles too. Like, are they snakes?
What? We weren't even in the ballpark.
That can't be right.
We weren't even in
34.
I think that's supposed to be like 3 to 4. Like there's a baby in there.
You have like a half reptile, like
one of them almost 4 because it's pregnant or something.
Wow, 34.
I guess reptiles don't get pregnant, do they?
But I think I remember. I think some are at her dad's house and some are at her house or something like that. but I don't remember 34.
Oof.
That's crazy.
Godly.
Very cool.
That is super cool. All right. So I think
No,
that might.
seriously, what kind of reptiles are we talking about? Lizards, iguana, turtles? What is it?
Miss Stickle, oh, she got some pictures.
She's got turtles, snakes, lizards, or geckos,
Yeah,
or it could be Komodo dragons. Who knows?
right.
Wow.
That's crazy. And it's crazy that she could find those emojis that fast. You know how long it take me to try to find something to put
Yeah.
in? That is cool. Okay.
That is pretty cool. Let's see what else is on here. So, all right. So I'll change that. So, Ms. Crutch, that this way is on video. You now have 6 points. Miss Lane, you have 4, and I have an awesome 2.
All right, let me think. There was one reminder. Oh, today is asynchronous. Students, make sure that you complete all of your assignments. Teachers are going to take attendance starting at about 12 o'clock, noon. But if you don't get your assignments in by then, you can get them in by 11:59, and then they'll change the attendance the next day. It's kind of almost like saying the first day of the new 9 weeks. Actually, it is the first day of the new 9 weeks, so take advantage of it. You have a fresh start, so make sure that you complete your assignments. Go to Mr. Castillo. Don't make me. I'm gonna hurt him. He coming over here. I'm not sticking my hand in that bucket because I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're talking about. And then Miss Stickle talking about she has pythons and Burmese pythons and reticulated pythons, and he want me to stick my hand in a bucket, and I don't think I'm gonna do it. Just don't start. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. I don't know why you said. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to have a fit. Anyway, so today is asynchronous. Make sure you do your assignments. All right, and I guess I have to wait to see what he wants me to do. What do you want me to do with that bucket?
It's up to you. Just don't smell the bucket.
Do I have to do it live?
Yeah.
Just hold it in front of you. And here's the thing. You know, it's great that actually we had Miss Stickle's question because
I'm not mess with you, Castillo. I'm telling you now.
I want you to reach in there and
anything live in there.
You got to take your jacket off though.
Is anything in there alive?
I just need you to go ahead. I'll tell you once you stick your hand in there.
You know what? It's not fair. You told me this was my punishment, and so why do I have to stick my hand in the bucket?
All right. So reach in there and don't reach with your watch hand, your other hand.
It's something. Am I supposed to pull anything out?
Yeah. You're going to pull out. I want you to reach in there, and I'll tell you. Don't look in there.
You're not in here. I can do what I want to do.
You ever seen Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
I'm not playing. I'm not messing with you, Castillo.
Go ahead, reach in there.
Something is in there. What is it?
Reach in there.
I'm glad y'all can't see my face. Castillo, what's in there?
Try to reach for the frog.
Okay, I think it's like gummy bears and Jello and candy or something. That's ridiculous. Like you spent your whole night just to put me through that. You had to make Jello and had to put it in the refrigerator and had to. I'm gonna hurt you.
It took a while.
All right, guys. I told him don't make me say ugly words on this broadcast. We gotta go because I'm about to say some ugly words. Have a good one.
Bye.